All right, so summertime is here. It's probably the season that's hardest to dress for while still looking stylish. So today I thought we'd take a look at some pieces from Uniqlo that I thought would be perfect for the summer. And beyond just taking a look at the pieces themselves, kind of talk about how best to style them and some things to keep in mind in this season. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. My name is Austin. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, but let's go ahead and get into the pieces. So one of the #1 ways to look stylish when you dress is to incorporate layers into your outfit. But of course, it's the summer, it's very hot, you don't want to put on too many clothes. So one way that you can do it is incorporating light jackets into your outfit. This one from Uniqlo is a linen chore coat. I got it for about $40 on sale. It's a very nice clean jacket made out of this very thin and breathable linen fabric. You could wear it on a cool summer night with like a t-shirt underneath, or on more hotter days, you could wear a tank top, tuck it into your pants, and then wear this over the top and treat it a little bit more like a button-up. Another one that really caught my eye and one that I was particularly interested in was this Windbreaker vest that they had. The last time I checked on the website, I think it may have sold out, but I got this for around $20, and I think something like this is an excellent way to add layers to your outfit without necessarily making you too hot. This also helps with a constant problem that I'm having during the summer, and that is not having enough pockets. So with this, you're gonna have the chest pockets, 2 on the side here. So you're gonna be able to pack as many things as you need without necessarily adding too much to your body. It also works for cooler nights, so you can just layer this over a long sleeve instead of a short sleeve, or you can dress it up or dress it down by wearing a button up underneath also. But definitely my go-to for dressing during the summer has got to be wearing button-ups. So I got 2 from Uniqlo to check out. The first is this short sleeve linen camp shirt, and the second is this long sleeve broad shirt from the Uniqlo C collection. Both of these have a boxy wide fit, so they're gonna give you a lot of space to move in and not be too constricting. Both of these you can wear with either a t-shirt or a tank top underneath. And both are very lightweight and breathable, so they're gonna keep you cooler during the hotter months. One major tip that I have for styling a button-up during the summer is to play around with how you button the shirt. Maybe have just 2 buttons done in the center while leaving the top and the bottom open. It's gonna give you more of an easy breezy fit while also opening up your neckline more, which if you didn't know, the wider neckline that you have, it also makes your head look smaller, which in turn will help you look taller. So just a little tip there. Also play around with the sleeves, roll them up a little bit to whatever length you want, kind of show off the wrist, show off whatever jewelry you're wearing, any bracelets. It can do a lot to kind of separate you from looking stylish versus kind of the my dad owns a yacht kind of look. But I'll be definitely wearing a lot of these during the summer. This one retails for around $39.90, the long sleeve for around $49.90 if you want to check them out. All right, so let's say it is just too hot for any type of layering. The most you can do is just a single top. There are still a couple ways you can stand out from the crowd. The first is getting tops made out of unique materials and with unique textures. This one from Uniqlo is made out of a very thin knit fabric. It almost feels kind of like a very thin sweater, but it has the short sleeves, so it's still gonna look like a t-shirt on your body. The gauge that it's made out of, the cotton here, is also very thin, so it's extremely breathable. This one also has a pretty unique cut. It's a little more on the boxy side. This one retails for around $40, so not as cheap as a t-shirt, but it's definitely gonna give you a more elevated look. Another way to go is to incorporate colors, and also another great top to use are polos. This is from Uniqlo's JW Anderson collection, and they have a bunch of different polos in a lot of bright colors. The fit of it is also pretty good. Instead of fitting very tight to your body, it has more of a nice relaxed boxy fit. I chose this red color, but they also have a much cleaner kind of green striped version, which I really liked, but wasn't available when I made my purchase. The price of these is also really not that bad, just around $30. I know some people may feel like something like this with the style and the colors might make you look a little bit childish, but in my opinion, if you were to accessorize and kind of style it up a little more, again, leave the collar maybe a little more open, show off your chest a little bit, show off your jewelry, I feel like it gives a really good juxtaposition to the look where you kind of have this kind of cute kid look, but with the accessories, you're looking more grown. So I think that really puts the outfit together. One thing I also love wearing during the summer is definitely my graphic tees. So this is one from Uniqlo with a graphic of Berserk on it. Graphic tees are always perfect for everybody. I think they do a good job of showing off a person's personality and adding colors to what could otherwise be a very boring outfit. For example, if you were to wear just a plain white t-shirt with a pair of shorts versus this t-shirt with a pair of shorts, I think the two are going to look very different. People are going to notice this one a lot more, and it also gives other people kind of like a talking point if they can relate to the graphic that you're wearing. All right, so talking about shorts, I got a couple options here. The first being this wide pair of sweatpants, this wide pair of cargos, and to my surprise, Uniqlo finally caught up with a trend and actually came out with a pair of jorts. When it comes to shorts, I generally have the same advice because they're all pretty much gonna give you the same look to an outfit, but that is to go wide. First, just to keep yourself comfortable, you're gonna want some breeze to go, up there if you really want to keep cool during those super hot months. If you did want to go for the really, really long and wide look that's really trendy right now, you could honestly just maybe size up in each of the shorts that I got here. I got mine in my true size medium, but I can definitely go for a large or an X large and kind of get that crazy look that a lot of people have nowadays. All the ones that I got retailed for around $40, and another one that I thought was really interesting but I didn't end up getting is also the geared shorts. They don't really have that same wide silhouette, but they do have a good kind of gorp camping look if that's what you're into. But yeah, definitely check those out. And that is gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This one I tried to do a little more free-flowing, so I hope that came across and it seems a little more casual than my usual kind of more stiff videos. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.